going on, you guys? If you're new here, my name's Morgan. Welcome back to another video. So we do have the new setup, moderately. There's some things that I still need to do, that I still need to fix a little bit. But for the most part, it looks a lot better than what it did. I've got dual monitor set up now, new computer. You know, we're kind of getting there. I got a Lego set I need to set up still, but I still haven't done it. In today's video, I have a ghost update because I haven't had a ghost update for you guys in a long time because I haven't posted videos in a long time. So I'm finally kind of getting back into the motion of doing everything so I can finally say I have ghost updates for you guys. So without further ado, here she is. Look how big she's gotten. I think when I first introduced Ghost, she was still a baby. Ghost is officially over a year old now. She is still, you know, completely blind. Well, not completely blind. She is blind in one eye. The side you guys are on right now is actually her blind side. This is her blind side right here, so she can't see out of this eye. She's still deaf, obviously. It's not going to go away. Deafness is not going to go away. Obviously, she still has the major overbite, as you can tell, as her tongue is sticking out right now, which it does all the time. She is just the cutest thing ever. She doesn't care for baths, but she likes to go everywhere with me if she can. She doesn't do a lot of talking. She does a very moderate type of talking to the other dogs. She likes to sleep in bed, but like I said, this is what her tongue does all the time. If she doesn't like what some of the other dogs are doing, she will bark at them all the time. She can't quite help it because she can't obviously hear them. If they're doing something she doesn't want, whether it's because they're in the food bowl she wanted, or because she's just wanting their attention, or because they're in the puppy pool and they left her out of the puppy pool. She likes to swim. She likes to dig. She likes to go on walks. She is leash trained and she does wear a harness. But she is the biggest little mess I have ever had in my entire life. She is such a sweet girl. I mean, I don't know what I would do without her because she has just become such a instrumental part of my life. She loves Luna Freya and Rue, who are both her best friends. Luna Freya and Rue helped me with her when I first got her, and after losing her sister Demi, who you can see up there, it was very, very hard, but I am really attached to Ghost, and she became just my little baby. She doesn't really care for baths, while she likes water. She will sit through baths. She just doesn't care for baths. She got stuck by a rose bush, as you can see right where the scars are right here, where her hair is growing back. She got stuck by a rose bush because she thought going for an adventure in a rose bush would be fun. It, you know, warning, it was not fun. She did not enjoy it as much as she thought she would. See, I slipped away and I went to a rose bush and I thought the rose bush would be fun. It was not. She does have some wonkiness going on with this eye on this side, her blind eye. I just noticed it recently that it looks like it's just not staying wet enough, and you can see the veins in her eye, which usually you can, but not to this extent. Again, she's very, very mellow. This dog just doesn't care for much of anything. She likes to bark at Freya. She likes to bark whenever somebody's wearing a cone. But this is what she does all day. Again, I don't think I've done a video with her in months because, again, I haven't posted videos. So I felt like a ghost update would be just completely necessary. I mean, look at her. It's just the cutest girl. She lets me trim her nails. She doesn't really care if I trim her nails or not. She'll kind of just hang out there and act like, you know, it's just another part of her day. The wiener race back in February, because I think I stopped posting around February, it went great. She eventually got a little overwhelmed and overstimulated because the vibrations were driving her crazy because she's deaf and she could feel the vibrations rather than hear the music. So she ended up wanting to leave early. She likes clothes. She doesn't really care either way, honestly. I think I stopped around December was when I think I did my last couple videos. I put her in a onesie to go meet family for whatever reason. And she actually liked it for the most part. But she's just the most laid-back dog I have ever had, generally speaking, because she can't hear anything that's going on at all. I mean, look at that tongue. If this is what she does all day, I think this would be like the most perfect dog. She does have her challenges because she can't hear and she can't see in one eye. She is typically the first one to get hurt, so I do have to watch her a little bit. Can you see your tongue? I do have to kind of get her tongue back into her mouth because it will get hard, and she doesn't want to. You got to put it back up because the end of it is hard right now because it's got no moisture. And as you can tell, she does not appreciate it. Hi. She does have that major overbite, as you can tell. which is why her tongue sticks out. But she is just the happiest girl I've ever seen. I mean, you give her kisses and she gets really, really happy and she'll start running around. What are you doing? We're going to put your tongue back up. We got to put your tongue back up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you got to get that tongue moist a little. Yeah, you got that moisture. She is a handful, but I've been wanting to get back into videos, and I figured, what is the best way to get back into videos? Doing a ghost video. So here's a ghost video. Say hi, ghost. She's a very sweet girl. Aside from what's going on with her right now, she is relatively healthy. You know, the deafness, the blindness, the overbite. We do have to be careful and clean out her mouth, because where how bad her overbite is, it does cause a couple issues. It does cause a couple issues when she's eating, but we are getting better about that. But anyways, here's a ghost update for you. I've got a ton of more updates, a ton of more videos to do, a ton of stuff I've been waiting for. So we're going to get to it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, you guys, we'll see you guys next time in the next video. Ghost says bye-bye. She actually doesn't like food, so I can't really use her for the food trying videos. But say bye-bye.